I've been practicing asana over 2 decades. And how could anybody stay that engaged? I mean, look at me. I'm like inspired. I'm enthused. I am thrilled to practice asana. Not because of asana itself, but because this beautiful divine creation called my physical body, my subtle body, and my mental body are so fascinating and so incredibly unlimited in what there is to learn, to understand, and to explore. And these aren't just like beautiful words that I'm saying, it's for real. And, I'll tell you, so many people go looking all over the world for their big thing, that one big experience, that bucket list. But to me, the most empowered bucket list thing anyone could have would be to really know the absolute extent and possibilities of this incarnation called me. And what is available to you is truly unlimited, and it does begin in the physical body. It begins with getting very grounded in the physical body. Why is that? Because truth is universal. There's not one principle that works one way for the body and a different way for the pranic breath body and a different way for the way that you think. It's all the same principles. Master them in the physical body, and that empowers you to begin to master your own consciousness, your ability to pay attention, your ability to create, your ability to build, to manifest, to create deeper love and deeper connections with nature and humankind. Guys, it's unbelievable the value and the importance of diving deeper, to be willing to go on such a deep exploration, like point by point, step by step, and noticing the areas where you're stuck, noticing the areas where you get bored with your own presence, just noticing and becoming aware and understanding how incredibly important this is. So important that I just had to come to you right now to give this message to you, because I know that there's somebody that needed to hear this. It's not an overnight scheme either. It's something that over time we begin to shape and recode and transform our entire physical, pranic, and mental body field. And it's so important to understand that those ideas of seeing asana as exercise, okay, go for it. But I can tell you what, it's so much more than exercise. I've seen people come to general classes, mostly only general classes, maybe a little workshop here and there with me. Here we are 3 years, 5 years, 10 years later, and they are doing exactly the same thing. It's like using the same hunk of clay, remolding, reshaping, remolding, reshaping, remolding, and reshaping with the exact same blueprint. Our bodies are regenerative in nature, and every time we connect our mind with a new pattern in our physicality, and we dive deep into that physicality, every time we do that, we are literally affecting our DNA through our nervous system. We're electrical beings, and we are shifting how every cell in our body is regenerating, how it functions. But it takes consistent, focused attention over time, in the appropriate way. And I'm telling you guys, this is it. This is the thing. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. The way you approach your body is the way you approach your finances. The way you approach your body is the way you approach your partner. The way you approach your body is the way you approach your kids. It's the way you approach humankind. So let's get into this practice. The focus is really how to use our mind, our prana, and our body to learn how to root down, just the way a tree roots down. It's not about pressing, pushing or getting heavier into the ground, but it's learning how to physically, pranically, and mentally deeply connect in a way that is so structurally sound, so energetically sound, that you find yourself going much deeper mentally and how you think about yourself, and broadening your perspective, broadening your mindset on what's possible. And in the process, healing. Isn't that what it's all about? Healing, love, care, compassion, being empowered. Y'all, I'm so enthusiastic about what I do, not just because I'm an intense person, but I've been there before, man. I know the struggles. I know what it all looks like. And I know the work that it takes. And I'm not going to, I'm not popping out with some kind of hype that says do this and then you'll get that. It's do this and then you will begin the process of awakening your own inner teacher, your own inner guru, your own inner healer. And then the work begins. There. All right. Namaste.